Welcome back, everyone, and this is the Cannapreneur Partners News Break. Thank you for joining us for a few minutes today to share. We want to share some exciting news with you. Massachusetts has passed 1 billion sales for adult use cannabis. The doors opened in November 2018, and over the last 2.5 years, 2 years now, we've recorded $1 billion in sales, and we did it on Friday, the day before Halloween. So that's kind of a fun thing to do. But in from November 2018 to November 2019, Massachusetts had $393 million in gross sales. The next year to 2019, they did $449 million, and this year they are on pace for $539 million in cannabis sales. The amazing thing about this is that this is roughly $200 million in tax revenues to local municipalities in the state of Massachusetts. It's $150, $200 million depending on the individual host community agreements. That's a lot of money coming back into the system at a time when these towns and these cities desperately need this revenue. So that's been a great thing. Other impressive stats: there's currently 40 cultivators open for business in Massachusetts with the capacity to grow up to 1.26 million square feet of cannabis. To date, they have 2 EEA licenses, 2 SEP licenses, and 5 disadvantaged business enterprises. These are the economic empowerment candidates and things like that. So the license structure in Massachusetts, we know some states have had incredible problems getting empowerment candidates to market, getting them through the process, getting them funding, getting them state. So the fact that in a short bit of time, Massachusetts already has almost 10 open and 14 more approved, we think that's great. Massachusetts is really ahead, we think, of other states with their empowerment program, and the Cannabis Control Commission, we think, deserves a lot of credit for seeing the deficiencies in the program early and being really proactive and taking pretty quick measures to fix those deficiencies, to better align the candidates with the business opportunity and the funding they need to get to market. The changes they've made, we hope they go further in some of the changes, but the changes they've made have clearly made a difference. So tremendous kudos to the CCC in Massachusetts for not kind of setting laws and walking away, but setting them, constantly reviewing them and analyzing them, looking for where the regulations are causing problems, and then being very quick and very proactive to fix those issues to kind of unclog that log jam and get these people to market. So congratulations to the members. I know there's just some turnover on the CCC, so people's terms run out and things like that. So, but congratulations to both the older and new members who have done this so far. And let's talk about jobs, right? So we know what's happening to employment. The unemployment rate's gone from 3 to 10, whatever it fluctuates, month to month or week to week almost right now. There's a lot of people looking for work, and Massachusetts has right now 10,000 people working in the cannabis industry, up from 6,700 just a year ago. So right now Massachusetts has more cannabis employees than they do cosmetologists and hairdressers combined. So that's a great stat, and we're thrilled to see the industry not only providing desperately needed tax revenue to states and towns, but employment. It's the fastest growing employment sector in the state of Massachusetts right now. And that's great. And for an industry to be doing this in the face of being shut down 2 months and what we feel was a terrible decision by Governor Baker to shut down adult use cannabis in March and April in Massachusetts, and we don't think it's a mistake he repeats again. Despite that, they're having a record year. Despite that, they're the #1 jobs growth center in the state. And despite that, they're providing much needed tax revenue to the state and town. So it's a huge win for the Massachusetts cannabis industry. And if we're being honest, there are only 10,000 employees and 80 licenses out there. There's so much more growth ahead. It's a thrilling time to be involved in this industry in this state. So congratulations to Massachusetts, congratulations to the CCC, and congratulations to all the entrepreneurs out there who have been doing what's necessary to do to stay open, to keep their businesses alive and thrive through the COVID pandemic. So thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow.